Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. May has suddenly become the eye of a storm that no one in the NFL could have predicted. Reports are surfacing that his actions during the Patriots' last practices and off-field interactions have ignited a controversy so intense that insiders are describing it as a full-blown locker room crisis. Sources close to the team hint that MAYE did something that absolutely nobody on the roster agreed with, leaving veterans and newcomers alike in disbelief. The Patriots, a franchise renowned for discipline and structure, now find themselves scrambling to manage internal tension while keeping the spotlight away from what is normally a highly controlled media environment. Fans are reacting in real time on social media, with some expressing shock and others trying to piece together exactly what could have provoked such a dramatic reaction from teammates who are usually tight-lipped. The whispers from inside Gillette Stadium suggest that this isn't a minor disagreement, but something that struck at the very core of team dynamics, challenging leadership and testing trust among players who have spent countless hours building chemistry. As the rumor spreads, analysts are debating whether MAYE's bold move is the spark of a new chapter or the beginning of deeper issues. According to insider chatter, the discontent surrounding MAYE is not about performance on the field, where he has shown flashes of brilliance, but about choices and actions that have unsettled the locker room culture. Veteran players, who have long been the backbone of the Patriots' identity, reportedly confronted coaching staff and management, demanding clarity and accountability. Sources hint that the situation is so delicate that even team leaders are being cautious about publicly addressing it, fearing that any misstep could escalate tensions further. Conversations among teammates are described as heated and emotionally charged, with some expressing frustration that the organization allowed a situation like this to unfold in the first place. The timing could not be worse for the Patriots, who are navigating a season filled with expectations and pressure to perform at the highest level. Off-field drama, especially involving a rising quarterback like MAYE, can have far-reaching consequences for team morale, media narrative, and fan engagement, all of which are crucial for a franchise that prides itself on excellence and consistency. Analysts are now speculating whether management will intervene decisively or allow the situation to play out, hoping internal discipline and peer influence will restore harmony. Rumors also point to private team meetings where MAYE's actions were dissected in detail, with coaches reportedly stunned by the boldness and apparent disregard for team norms. The narrative suggests that while MAYE's talent is undeniable, his judgment in this instance may have alienated key figures who have traditionally guided the locker room culture. Teammates who have been with the franchise for years are reportedly struggling to reconcile the new energy MAYE brings with what they perceive as a breach of trust or respect. There are whispers that this incident may force management to reevaluate not just how they handle rookie players, but how much influence rising stars are allowed to wield so early in their careers. The media frenzy has amplified every tiny detail, creating a perception that the Patriots are teetering on the edge of a controversy that could overshadow their on-field ambitions. Fans, always hungry for inside stories, have latched onto every hint of drama, spreading speculation and fueling debates about leadership, team chemistry, and the delicate balance between individual talent and collective responsibility. It's a volatile mix, and one that insiders caution could redefine the team's season before it even reaches its midpoint. Insiders claim that locker room dynamics have shifted dramatically, with informal hierarchies being questioned and alliances subtly realigning in response to MAYE's actions. Those closest to the veteran core reportedly feel that the quarterback's behavior disrupts not only team unity, but also the established culture of accountability. Coaches are said to be walking a tightrope, balancing the undeniable skill and potential of MAYE against the growing tension that threatens to undermine cohesion. Social media adds another layer of pressure, with fans and commentators dissecting every report, tweet, and cryptic post, creating a whirlwind of opinion that may impact player psychology more than any single practice session. The sense of urgency inside the organization is palpable. Whispers suggest that meetings behind closed doors have extended late into the night, with management searching for solutions that preserve both performance and harmony. Analysts are beginning to draw parallels to other high-profile locker room controversies, debating whether the Patriots culture will bend, break, or ultimately adapt around this extraordinary situation. It is a rare glimpse into the inner workings of a team that normally operates with military-like discipline, highlighting just how quickly off-field actions can ripple through an entire organization. The unfolding saga has captured national attention because it raises larger questions about leadership, influence, and the balance between individual expression and collective responsibility. MAYE's emergence as a central figure in this drama underscores the challenges of integrating young, highly talented quarterbacks into teams with deep-rooted traditions. Reports indicate that some players have openly questioned whether MAYE understands the magnitude of his actions, while others suggest that his behavior may be a calculated move to assert authority or make a statement within the squad. The coaching staff's handling of this delicate situation could define their credibility and set a precedent for how similar conflicts are managed in the future. Meanwhile, sports commentators and analysts are dissecting every angle, debating whether the Patriots' leadership will side with experience and tradition or embrace the boldness of MAYE's personality. Fans, always sensitive to locker room narratives, are watching closely, knowing that even subtle signs of discord can snowball into larger, season-altering consequences. The intensity of speculation suggests that this story is far from over, and each new revelation will likely add layers to an already complicated picture of talent, temperament, and team dynamics. Finally, whispers suggest that MAYE himself is aware of the growing storm, yet chooses to remain enigmatic, neither confirming nor denying the reports that have swept the league. Some insiders describe him as unapologetic, focused solely on his performance, while others argue that he is learning the harsh reality of professional scrutiny. The Patriots front office faces a critical juncture, needing to weigh talent against culture, ambition against stability, and innovation against tradition. The fans' appetite for answers has created an environment where speculation thrives, and every subtle interaction is magnified into a story of intrigue or rebellion. As analysts continue to unravel what may have happened, the overarching narrative is clear. Drake Maye has disrupted the Patriots' equilibrium in ways that few could have anticipated, forcing everyone from coaches to veteran players to confront uncomfortable questions about loyalty, leadership, and trust. If the rumors hold any truth, the coming weeks will test the franchise's ability to navigate internal crises while maintaining competitive focus. One thing is certain. Maye has ensured that no one will overlook him, and the Patriots' locker room will never be the same again. Speculation continues to swirl around the Patriots as insiders suggest that the locker room atmosphere is becoming increasingly tense, with veteran players quietly strategizing how to handle the fallout from Maye's controversial actions. While the quarterback's talent is undeniable, sources indicate that trust and respect are being tested in ways the organization has not seen in years. Reports hint at side conversations among key players, evaluating whether Maye's presence enhances the team's competitive edge or threatens to destabilize the cohesion that has historically defined the Patriots. Coaches are reportedly walking a fine line, attempting to mentor the young quarterback while managing the expectations and frustrations of seasoned veterans. The media frenzy has only amplified the situation, turning small incidents into headline-grabbing stories and fueling a narrative of division and unrest. Analysts debate whether the team's leadership will assert authority and enforce discipline or allow Maye to navigate his own path, risking further tension. Fans, both loyal and critical, are dissecting every report, tweet, and leak, creating an environment where speculation and rumor dominate over facts. According to insiders, this combination of talent, ambition, and controversy is creating a perfect storm, making the Patriots' locker room one of the most watched and scrutinized in the league. Rumors suggest that private meetings between the coaching staff and veteran players have intensified, with discussions revolving around leadership, accountability, and the potential need to realign team dynamics. Some insiders claim that the Patriots management is considering intervention strategies to address the unrest, though the specifics remain unclear. The quarterback room, usually a place of collaboration and mutual development, is reportedly under strain as MAYE's actions spark questions about authority and hierarchy. Reports indicate that while some players admire MAYE's confidence and drive, others view his behavior as a challenge to the traditional structure that has defined the franchise for decades. The tension is described as a subtle undercurrent that could explode if not managed carefully, leaving the organization scrambling to maintain focus on performance and preparation. Analysts are speculating that the outcome of this internal struggle could influence future decisions regarding personnel, leadership roles, and team culture. Fans and commentators continue to analyze every small detail, turning whispers and leaks into full-fledged narratives that shape public perception. The overarching sense is that the Patriots are facing a critical moment, where leadership decisions and player reactions will define not only the season, but the franchise's identity moving forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Insider reports hint that MAYE himself is navigating the situation with a mix of confidence and detachment, seemingly aware of the tension, but choosing to focus on performance rather than appeasing critics. Some sources describe him as calculated, possibly using the controversy to assert his presence and influence within the team, while others believe he may be learning the hard lessons of professional accountability. Teammates are reportedly monitoring his interactions, weighing whether to confront, support, or distance themselves, creating a complex web of relationships that could have lasting effects on locker room chemistry. The coaching staff, meanwhile, is balancing the need to develop a promising quarterback with the necessity of maintaining order, discipline, and trust. The Patriots front office is said to be observing the situation closely, knowing that mismanagement could have repercussions that extend beyond the season, influencing recruitment, retention, and overall reputation. Analysts continue to debate whether MAYE's actions will ultimately galvanize the team, inspiring adaptation and growth, or fracture the established culture, leaving unresolved tension that undermines performance. Fans, captivated by every revelation, remain glued to updates, tweets, and insider reports, turning speculation into a communal experience of shock, intrigue, and curiosity. The intensity of the narrative underscores the delicate balance between individual talent and collective cohesion in high-stakes professional sports. Reports also suggest that subtle shifts are occurring in team leadership, with veteran players adjusting how they communicate, mentor, and manage interpersonal dynamics in response to MAYE's behavior. Conversations in the locker room are reportedly more cautious, layered with unspoken tension, as players navigate conflicting loyalties, respect for tradition, and the desire to support emerging talent. Coaches are described as carefully monitoring interactions, weighing the potential impact of every decision, play call, and comment on overall team morale. The media has seized upon these developments, amplifying every report and framing the narrative as a clash between the old guard and the rising star, creating a spectacle that extends far beyond the confines of the stadium. Analysts are speculating about potential interventions, leadership adjustments, or even changes to practice routines to recalibrate the team dynamic. Fans, drawn into the drama, debate whether MAYE's presence is a net positive or negative, considering both his on-field potential and off-field impact. The combination of uncertainty, talent, and media scrutiny has created an environment where every action is magnified, rumors proliferate, and the Patriots' internal ecosystem faces unprecedented stress. Sources emphasize that this situation is fluid, with the possibility of sudden shifts, dramatic revelations, or reconciliations that could dramatically reshape team chemistry. The situation has also sparked broader discussions about how organizations handle emerging stars whose behavior challenges norms, with MAYE's actions serving as a case study for the league. Some analysts argue that the quarterback's assertiveness could represent a new model of leadership and influence, while others warn that unchecked confidence risks undermining cohesion, trust, and discipline. Teammates are reportedly divided, with some supporting his talent and vision, while others question his judgment, loyalty, and respect for established hierarchy. Insider accounts suggest that even small interactions, jokes, or gestures are being interpreted through the lens of tension, amplifying the perception of division. The Patriots coaching staff is said to be exploring strategies that maintain competitive focus while mitigating interpersonal friction, a delicate balancing act in a high-pressure, high-visibility environment. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are weighing every possibility, considering both the immediate impact on games and the long-term implications for culture, leadership, and performance. Every practice, press interaction, and locker room conversation now carries added significance, with MAYE at the center of speculation and scrutiny. As whispers of intervention, mentorship, or confrontation circulate, the unfolding drama highlights the complex intersection of talent, temperament, and team cohesion in professional sports, keeping the Patriots in the national spotlight for reasons beyond the scoreboard. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.